This week on TGC News, PSA drops a new AK, SIG drops another SAS 938, and a bunch of gun industry news. IWI takes Battle Proven and combines it with innovation with guns like the Tavor X95, the 7.62 chambered Tavor 7. And how about a bullpup semi-auto 12 gauge called the TS12? If you like classics, how about a Galil Ace? Or the freshly updated Jericho Enhanced? And of course, the optic-ready Masada. No matter what you're looking for, IWI makes something that fits your needs. To learn more, go to iwi.us. Welcome back to another episode of TGC News, the only gun news show that covers things you actually care about. My name is Jon Patton. We've got plenty of stuff to cover, so let's jump right in. If you're a knowledgeable AK enthusiast, be prepared to get a noise because I am not, and I'm going to tell you about a new AK to the market.
Jon! How could you?
Palmetto State Armory is a brand that, in my opinion, has done a great job transitioning from strictly retail to producing their own line of products. Brownells has done this as well. And the key is that these brands hit portions of the market where there is demand, and they hit it with interesting stuff. The new PSA AK-103 is no different. First off, it's made in America, which is pretty rad, although I'm not sure if they're assembled from parts kits or if the parts are actually made here. PSA claims that these deliver on the reputation of AK reliability while providing the latest in AK advancements. Okay. The guns are chambered in 7.62x39, have 16-inch FN cold hammer forged chrome lined barrels, as well as forged carriers, bolts, and trunnions. They also feature AK-74 style brakes, front sights, and gas blocks. Other than that, they're pretty straightforward. Magpul mags in the box, single stage triggers, and they come in two stock flavors, a side folder and a not so foldy kind. Prices start at $8.99 for the non-folder and $9.99 for the foldy version. That sounds a bit high to me, but I guess in today's market with 5.56 ammo selling for 50 cents a round, I've seen weirder things. I want to know what you guys think. Is PSA making stuff that you want to buy? If so, are AKs on that list? Sound off in the comments below and let's talk about it. Also, hit the like button if you want to see Brandon Herrera try to destroy one. I'll see if I can push him to do that. Next up this week, SIG has taken the ultra low profile concept from the 365 SAS and added it to their 938 line. Not to be confused with the old 938 SAS, the new 938 SAS is still their small 9mm 1911 style gun with a 3-inch barrel and 7-round extendo clip, but with a few tweaks. Much like the 365 version, they've ditched the front sight altogether and are utilizing a FT Bullseye sight, which is an interesting sort of all-in-one unit that is ultra low profile, and it has been lowered into the 938 slide. SIG says that they recommend this being used at 10 yards and in. It makes sense because this really isn't a precision sight setup. These new 938 SAS guns also come with a rubberized hoe grip. Also, side note, if you've never tried, shoot a gun without any sights on it next time you go to the range. You'll be shocked at what's possible with nothing on there. To be honest, I still think the concept is a bit weird. I've never had my sights get caught on anything to necessitate taking them off for such a concern. But I suppose if you carried in a non-standard position or had certain types of clothing, that might be a concern. I don't know. You guys tell me. Is this an issue that concerns you, getting caught on stuff? Would you pay the price of around $700 that I'm seeing on these? And before we move on, hey SIG, what the hell is with only including one magazine? Seriously, that's bullshit. Our next one this week is simple. It's a holster, but it's a bit different, and that's why I decided to cover it. It's from a company called Essential Holsters, and it's called the Naked Holster. In basic form, it's a trigger guard holster with a belt clip. Simple enough. Looking further into it, it's all one piece and it's 3D printed. And on top of that, the price tag is $25. That's what got me interested. It's cheap and simple. Personally, I'd rather carry in an actual holster, but stuff like this, when someone is thinking outside the box and using new tech, That's the kind of thing I like to see. This is absolutely not the first trigger guard holster. That's not a thing. It's not the first one by any means. They're super common, but at 25 bucks, this is one of the more affordable ones that I've ever seen. And part of the reason I'm covering this is to encourage folks with ideas to get it out of their mind and into reality. With 3D printing technology being so accessible, I mean, everybody can have access to a 3D printer, and being able to literally design guns using that tech, the possibilities are huge. If this tiny little holster can encourage you, then let it. Do your thing, go make something cool and sell it. How about some gundustry news? We've got a bunch to cover, so here we go. Hornady has secured a contract with the U.S. Department of Defense for subsonic 300 Blackout, specifically their new-ish Sub-X 190 grain rounds in their TAP line. The press release says it's for an undisclosed group, and it's an undisclosed amount of ammo, so I suspect with that sort of wording, it's going directly into people's faces overseas. Speer has also grabbed a contract, this time with the Department of Homeland Security, specifically Customs and Border Protection. The indefinite delivery and indefinite quantity contract is valued at $112 million and is set to span about 5 years. They are specifically going to be using Speer Gold Dot 9mm ammo. In German gun news, HK has new owners. Yeah, the big one has new owners. According to a press release on HK's German site, a holding company out of Luxembourg with a name that I shan't dare try to pronounce, oh boy, it's so French, has acquired the majority stake in the company. According to the CEO of HK, Dr. Jens Cook, they are looking forward to the stability that this new ownership should be able to provide. HK has struggled for years to remain profitable, and this could be a very good thing for them. Kinetic Development Group has been leading the charge on innovation for a long time, and they are a one-stop shop for everything related to the FN SCAR. Whether you need a scarging handle, an MREX rail, or maybe a sweet quick detach optic mount, KDG has all of that and more. And if you use the code TGC10 over at kineticdg.com, you'll get 10% off your entire order. It's time now for Friendly Fire, the segment where I answer questions from our loyal Subscribe Star supporters. But this week we're going to switch it up and go with questions from our awesome Facebook group called TGC Nation. Go join it. First up, Jacob Hahn says, will there ever be a kit that can make an AR lower into a bullpup? I'm going to say that I doubt it. I also want to say at the same time that there's no good reason for doing something like that, so someone should probably make it happen. That seems to be the way things go. Tony Fackler says, with the growing number of gun sales and the ammo shortage, will we end up going through what we did with the 22 ammo shortage, or do you see manufacturers really working hard to pump out more? The answer is yes. I know that manufacturers will try their best to sell as much stuff as they can. Why wouldn't they, right? This is capitalism. However, they are in a tough spot. If everything crashes after the election and they've ramped up a bunch to provide for huge demand, they may be left with a dying brand. The Trump slump was a real thing that really impacted a lot of companies. I suspect those that will win will find a balance between managing how they expand and the risk associated with it. There you have it, kids. My friendly fire question to you guys. Have you considered buying a gun in an odd caliber just so you have more ammo to shoot? Or are you weathering the storm with normal calibers? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to ask a friendly fire question, jump over to Subscribe Star and support us directly on there. That's it for this week's show. Guys, I would love it if you hit the like button to show your support. That means a lot. It also helps feed the algorithm. If you think we've earned it, get subscribed and hit the notification bell. As always, thank you all for watching. We'll see you soon. SIG says that they recommend this used at B. Shut up.
They used the beef.
Yep, it's over, but don't worry, you can click on the video up top to watch last week's show, and the one below that is the one that YouTube thinks you'll enjoy. Check them out and let me know what you think.